Is your love predictions for June. So buckle up. This is collective. Take what resonates, let the other go. This is my first YouTube in a long time, so bear with me. But y'all have been begging me to do this, so here I am. So y'all better watch it like 30 times just to show the love, because I'm giving you what you've been asking for. So we're gonna start with some oracle cards real quick, and we might move into some tarot. But this is your what you can expect going forward with love in the month of June. So let's go. Okay, cards are out. Let's get moving. Okay, we have like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. And we also have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Okay, and we have be willing to express love to receive. I feel like for right now, a lot of you are going to be experiencing some new stuff. That could be the same relationship kind of rekindling or meeting someone new. I'm also feeling like for a lot of my hot girls who are single right now, you're going to have a lot of opportunity for some fun going into the month of June. I just feel like a whole lot of physicality with everybody going into the month of June. I think a lot of us are just so extra or so excited in the fact that we want to touch, we want to feel things because we've been separate from people for so long. I think even with, you know, when a lot of married people and people in couples, there's been a very big disconnect within relationships as well. So because of that, there's been like this huge obsession or desire for connectedness, for intimacy. So I feel what's going on and going forward in the month of June is this massive collective general desire for physical touch and love. What I'm hearing now is you're being afraid to make that first move. Okay. Clearly with the Empress in reverse, it's kind of like, you know, you're not kind of seeing the things that you've got to give to get. Knight of Cups in the upright with the Knight of Wands in reverse, or upright, excuse me. So you've got to trust yourself and let go of this old school notion that, you know what, I'm supposed to wait around and wait for the other person to make the first move because you're so afraid of rejection. Don't do that. Go out and get what you want. And I think even if you are going to experience some sort of rejection, understand that it's like, it's better to know the truth as opposed to sitting around and waiting, you know, and wondering how this person feels about you. Go find out, you know, go be straightforward, go ask the right questions, go and absolutely leave no doubt, you know. We have the Queen of Cups in the upright and the Queen of Swords in the upright with the Ten of Wands. This is telling me right now, because what I'm feeling right now, this is about a very strong feminine energy. So it's either you or your person. It's kind of like emotionally and mentally, you're all there, you're put together, but you're overwhelmed. It's almost like you've been having to like do everything for yourself for too long. And we have the Queen of Wands in the upright. Yeah, it's like you have everything you need to be the best version of yourself, but you're very ungrounded because we have the Queen of Pentacles missing and the Moon in reverse. Because you're not trusting your intuition. You're not using all of these gifts that you have inside of you to kind of make yourself grounded, make yourself focused going forward in the month of June. The Devil is in reverse. That means that, you know, there's a possibility for change, but it's going to be slow moving. Let's keep going. Two of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. So what I see, or Six of Pentacles in reverse, is you kind of, you know, letting go of old heartbreak, you being more generous to yourself and letting go of old heartbreak. And that's what's going to help you either have that reconciliation or move on to bigger and better. Big Tower moment, you know, it's having this epiphany, this aha moment, like, whoa, I'm done feeling like this. I don't want to hold on to things like this anymore. Let it go, burn it to the ground. With the World in reverse, you know, these old habits, these old ways of thinking, this self-doubt, this, you know, catastrophizing, this, you know, self-sabotaging, you're done and over with it. It's ending, it's old, you're letting it go. The Magician, exactly. You're realizing now that you have everything in your wheelhouse. You have everything you need, the knowledge, the grounding. You have everything you need at this point going forward in the month of June to overcome all this conflict. You know, and realizing any conflict that comes before you in the month of June, you're not going to lose any sleep over it. You're not going to lose any sleep over it because you're different in the sense where it's like, here we go, coming back again. It's like you're emotionally mature at this point. You've emotionally matured a ton. And so in the month of June going forward, it's like, you know what? I'm not going to be afraid to go get what I want. I'm going to communicate clearly, and I'm going to go get what I want and put the work into it to get what I want. But here we are still in the month of June. My biggest fear for you right now is not trusting your intuition and holding back and not going and getting what you want because of past stuff. You know, letting go of the conflict, letting go of all this stuff, but still holding on, being reserved because you're so afraid of going through it again. You know, one of the most courageous things in the world is to not be fearful and to just go for it and try to love again and be loved again after heartbreak. Even if it's with, especially if it's the same person, you know, understanding that, you know what, I'm frustrated right now. I'm going to tell you why, because I have the Queen of Wands here, but it's being blocked by the Ace of Swords reversed. It's like not seeing your truth, not seeing you're the Queen of the Wands or Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is passionate, creative, you know, yeah, not seeing Temperance in reverse, completely unbalanced, you know, go do your yoga clearly because you're not, you know, getting focused on what you need to do to be that Queen of Wands. There's an opportunity here for you to change all this in the month of June. There really is. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and it's like, you know, but we also have the Ten of Pentacles reverse. It's warning you guys, if you don't go get what you want and, you know, be courageous and brave, and, you know, the worst could happen is you get a no, you know, but you at least know the truth and what you want, you're gonna just keep suffering in silence and being miserable. And that's your month of June. To be honest with you, let's get you some advice for June. Okay, so the advice for June is putting the past in the past, understanding that, you know what, this is a wheel, and think sometimes you're going to be up and sometimes you're down, and you know what, you might be taking some hits in June, but at the same time, is you've got to kind of release it and let it go and be a go-getter. Enjoy your life and not let those rejections or anything like that from your past or anything that possibly could come to the future steal or you know, try to take that courage. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're supposed to be moving forward, even if slowly. Yeah, you're really struggling to kind of move on from the past still in the month of June, but I really do see major changes, and I really think if you take that courage, you take that leap of faith and embrace new by letting go of the old and understanding that, you know what, the old, you can't change it. You can't change the past. You might as well put that to bed and rebuild from what you got right now, you know, healing from those past things by releasing them, you know, standing tall independently and focusing on your own inner passions, your own health, your own hobbies, your own self-love, and your own, how do you say, I'm trying to find more, like removing those creative blocks. Does that make sense to you? But you can't do it if you're still stuck on old heartbreak and stuff like that. You know, we have generosity here. I want to see what they're trying to say. Yeah. Be loving to yourself, be generous to yourself, and you'll get exactly what you deserve. Your karma will be on point. You're not being loving to yourself. You're not loving yourself the way you need to be loved in the month of June. And you've got to let go of old ways because there's so much potential in June. Here, my kids, that's life. They're playing. They're being great. Don't worry about them. You have so much potential in June to have such a blast, have so much fun, and be like the best summer ever. You can be your own worst enemy all the time. The potential is there. What makes me upset or frustrated is I really do see you possibly not embracing it and kind of sitting at home on your couch in your air conditioning, no less, or maybe whatever. If you don't, because I'm showing, you know, whatever. Watching summer through TikTok or YouTube and having this wishful thinking when you could have been out there too. You could have been going to the lake. You could have been going to the beach. You could have been, you know, going for hikes and walks just like everybody else. You just had to get up and go. You could be meeting new people if you got the fuck out of the house. Okay? So for the month of June, I challenge you to break old habits and stop sabotaging yourself and meet new people. And that doesn't mean new people that like look new, but are you know, the same people internally from your past. You know what I mean? Just like wearing a whole new outfit, but the same person. I mean new in the sense like outside your comfort zone, because clearly the people that you've had in your circle in the past, how's that worked out for you? This is time for you to break out of your shell in June. All the potential is there. It's on your shoulders. So I hope that helps, and I hope you take this with you into the month of June, because I really do feel like there's so much potential for you to have loving relationships, hot girl fun, you know, flings, whatever you want, wherever you are in the stage of your life. There's so much potential for you to actually fulfill those things if you take control of it and if you stop sabotaging yourself. Okay? Bye, guys. I hope this helped.